I wonder who's going to be on this next season. I don't think Kiana or Angel going to make it back.
Kiana might come back. She's annoying, but Andy said on there that he loves Stacy.
Oh, Stacy coming back. Best believe it.
And her and Portia did they did a thing where Stacy's audio was playing in the background, her QVC audio. Let's see what's trending. Andrew Gabor, Angie ate the girls up. This is what Gabor tweeted. Let's see. Look at the blonde wig.
Who
Okay,
is this?
Portia.
What the hell was
Angela
that?
Angela. Okay, Angela.
Oh, Portia look good.
Look at this one.
What
Who
the
is
hell does
that?
Portia have on? What the hell does what?
Look at Drew. Who is this in the front?
That's Kelly. Ugh, that looks
She
terrible.
looks horrible.
Yes,
What
she
is she
does.
done on her face? Ew.
There's a whole bunch of Porsches in the room.
She
Oh
don't even look the
God.
same. Drew looks
Ew.
smaller. Shamia, no.
Ugh.
I like Portia's outfit.
Portia's the only one that looks good. Shamia, what does she have on?
It looks stupid.
Why does Phaedra have on them boots?
What is going on with Cynthia?
Why is Phaedra dressed like?
I think Angela looks the best. All right, Angela.
Oh, okay. I like Cynthia's outfit.
Her favorite is crazy.
Portia look. Phaedra look a mess.
Yes, Phaedra looks a mess.
Portia look good though. I didn't give it to her.
A mess. And that's anything.
They all look
Right,
like a bunch of
that does
streetwalkers.
not look like Kelly. That did not look like Kelly, I'm sorry. Oh, Gabor said Angie ate the girls up. Angela.
Okay, let me see what Angela look like.
Monique's hair looked like the Predator. Angela is the last one with that little dress on.
They all look like some streetwalkers. No shade.
That's Angela right there with the gold on.
Yeah, Angela looks okay. I hate Phaedra's whole outfit.
Kelly does look bad. That hair color on Phaedra. That doesn't work for you, Phaedra. I've
Phaedra's
only
like a
seen her look nice
knockoff Portia.
on Mona. I've only seen the hair color look nice on Mona. Cynthia got too much hair and too much clothes. Angel looks good. Come on, Oakley, right?
Yeah, she
All right,
looks
let's see what
nice.
else. BravoCon.
Hell no, I'm sorry. What the Shamia look a mess.
Oh, look at Stacey. I know that people are talking about Teresa and Melissa reuniting, but I'm a diehard Stacey fan. She's the housewife of the year. Let's see.
I am a little shocked at how many people are here.
Look.
Oh
All
my
the people are
gosh,
coming to see you
it's
guys.
so many beautiful people, so many happy people. Should we say hello?
I think you
So
should.
damn goofy.
Okay,
Just
we're
wait
gonna
until the
say
car
hello.
gets a little bit.
I'm gonna say hi.
No.
We gotta make it to BravoCon one day, Richie.
I know it looks fun now.
It do look fun.
Let's see. What's this? Oh, Karen. Oh, we gotta look for Alex's page.
Is that Karen? She had her own segment.
Yes.
She's the queen of Potomac. I'm sorry.
Stacey does look pretty. She got a standing ovation, and you know the haters was like, she's a drunk. Why would you give her a standing ovation?"
Oh, we passed that now.
Wendy
We
gets
moved
her
past that.
motherfucking
We got a
friends
we
to
got
be
a whole
talking about.
felony going on with Wendy. We moved past the drunk thing.
Andy said he and Nene have been texting.
Oh,
There is a
what? Oh
God.
my
Yes.
God! Pigs are flying.
It says not having Kenya, Nene, Ramona, and Bethany at BravoCon 20th anniversary of Housewives feels like such a miss. Well, why do they have Emily on the parenting panel? Let's see some videos.
But to be honest with you, if Nene came back, she's not the old Nene.
No.
I don't know what she is at this point.
All right, bitch.
Okay, they teamed up and did a little video.
I'm talking about Karen. I love this. This little number she has on. All
Yes,
right, Karen.
Karen. And I'll be going up to her, but she look
Yes.
nice.
I love this dress.
That's what a year in prison do for you. Look at her, looking all good.
Sobered up, lost some weight.
Yes.
What's y'all saying? Karen looks good. Yes, she does. They asked Andy, who would you most likely want to make up with, Nene Bethany or Kathy Griffin? What did he say?
What do you say? Oh,
She
he
comes
texted
back
Nene and
episode to
Kathy.
check movies. Oh my God, please. Karen been eating good in prison or not eating at all.
Girl,
He replied, I texted with Nene and Kathy. Oh, Karen does look regal. I'm loving it.
Karen looks
I've been
amazing.
I've been a nasty girl.
That's a year in prison right there. You better go on, Karen.
Got her mind right, mind
She
right,
looks
money right.
sober.
Behind the scenes of the infamous picture. I don't care about them. Wendy Osefo Solo. Let's see what Wendy talking about.
Come up in headlines recently. First of all, I want to check in with you and just ask, how are you doing? Your wonderful family. How are you guys hanging in there right now? Hi, Zuri. Hi, love. Hi, audience. Well, first, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has reached out to my family during this time. I read your messages. I can't respond to everyone, but your love and support means the world to me. It's an unfortunate situation, and right now I can't say too much, but I will say when the time is right, I will share my story with everyone. And for now, they're just allegations, so we will continue
No,
to
they're
push
charges,
forward.
Wendy.
Okay, I know that's right. I mean, and even right now, we can see the support is real. Your fans love you. Your supporters love you. That has come up in headlines recently. First of
Please.
Wendy is really playing a dangerous
back and
game.
upset when I actually watched the episode. It's one thing to live something and a whole different experience to watch it back with really wrong points of view. So there was a producer behind me in Meredith, and there was also a producer in seat 1A. I flew to New York last week, and I was in 1A, and I could hear everything that was happening in 5A, B, C, and D. And it was shocking to me that Angie couldn't hear anything, the producer didn't hear anything, yet they're accusing Meredith of being out of control. What happened is I had a friend that was emotional, not out of control. She was expressing her feelings to me. If you were listening, you had to try hard to listen. There was a producer behind us, and I actually got up and said, hey, Meredith's really emotional and upset. I've been there. I know what she's going through. Can we just touch base when we land? And she was like, fine. She could not hear her. I asked twice, can you hear Meredith? She's upset. When I say upset, it doesn't mean angry. It doesn't mean belligerent. It means emotionally upset, where I'm holding my friend's arm saying, I love you. You're okay. I love you. And the way it was misconstrued and relayed in the most disgusting way, like it was abusive. is a problem.
Teresa,
That's what they said on the Bravo Watch for Crapping.
they all are doing too much. Too much.
Like to want to be miserable. I don't know. I can't answer, what it's like to want to be miserable. I don't live like that. I don't know.
I love me some Stacey. No, it is to be miserable. I love my life.
I said Drew stop playing with the girl.
Do you care to react? Kelly has like a false beef with me. 1 minute she's like living for me, my biggest fan, and then she throws this little shade out there. Angela, you really want to Angela. At the end of the day, I saw in the vlogs yesterday, and I would be remiss if I didn't address it, because at the end of the day, Shami and I will be performing together, and you remember now?
They got a song together?
Oh no.
I'm about to go Wood.
Is because as we are scheduled to perform together, you were shading me yesterday, and it was on the blog, and I was really shocked, to see that. Because you were. I didn't even get to me. Aren't you supposed to be talking to her? I think it was because just don't bring it back to me. It was y'all together. But we did a vlog together. So at the end of the day, Shamesi here, being who she is,
Shamesi, oh Lord.
compare me and K Michelle, but we both sing better than you, boo. My album charted.
Me taking L's.
So it's getting almost a one. Kelly the Minion here. Kelly said what? Who has no talent.
Damn, no, we need Bruce Springsteen no more.
This is about. This is a mess. They're embarrassing.
What is going on? Wait for your green screens, people. That's too much shade.
Let's say Tamia claimed on the panel her song alone did better than Drew's entire album, which is clearly not true. Let's see.
No, for me, Drew's album was better.
Drew has 62,000 monthly views. Tamia, bye, girl, fly girl. Oh, did y'all hear what Sutton
Shamina,
said about
Shamesi, they just taking her name into new stratospheres.
Did y'all see what Sutton said about Garcelle?
No, what she say? Ooh, let's go.
Let me find Sutton. Hold on.
Did she shade her?
Yes.
After all those years of being protected by her? Okay.
Just wait till you see this.
Let's hear it.
Hold on, because I know it's in my. I sent it to Gabor. Hold on.
They need to bring BravoCon back to New York, because then I'll go. I'll drive up there. I ain't going to Las Vegas.
He said, I love it.
Who said that? Oh, with Ken?
Gabor.
As well. I will say this, I have gotten to know these women so much better, and I've really enjoyed it and feel really bonded now in a way that I didn't feel before. So in a way, it's kind of a blessing for me.
That Garcelle left. They asked her, how is it without Garcelle?
No longer race baiting, so I guess she's happy.
No, she's saying she gets to bond with the other women.
Yeah, but she's happy that Garcelle's no longer race baiting, so she has to be around Garcelle so she could actually be the privileged white woman that she is and hang with her friends. Well,
the
she
girl
wants to
said
be friends with
they
them.
couldn't bond with her because of Garcelle or vice versa. Because Garcelle was always protecting Sutton, whatever. But now, for Sutton to say she it's a blessing that she left because she could bond with the women is foul. Because Garcelle basically sacrificed her whole career to protect your ass. But Garcelle, that's what the fuck you get for playing Mammy and trying to get free shit from Sutton.
See how that works out?
Yep.
It's a blessing that she don't have to be around you no more.
Another change up in your.
I was surprised that she walked off the set as well. I will say this, I have gotten to know these women so much better, and I've really enjoyed it and feel really bonded now in a way that I didn't feel before. So in a way, it's kind of a blessing for me.
Another change up in your
I was surprised that she
Oh, Sutton.
She just put the nail in Garcelle's coffin.
She put the nail in her own coffin.
And what I mean by that, she don't want Garcelle back. Because remember, Garcelle said she wouldn't come back unless Erica Jane was removed. She just said it's a blessing that Garcelle's gone. Where all these Garcelle fans at? Y'all hear this? No, I want to know how they feel. We saw what Sutton was about before. It just shows now. And that's why she didn't stick up for you at that reunion. She always wanted to be with them.
Yes, Karen. Says you know you're that girl when the Bravo universe embraces you. Someone please check on Emily. Oh, that's the girl they kicked off, the Asian girl.
Who's Emily?
Ours, girl in the middle. Well, I don't know if her name was Emily, but somebody please check on Emily. She used to be the fat one on Orange County.
I've never watched Orange County.
They was being real mean and kind of racist to the Asian girl.
Mm-hmm. I did know that. I seen Kim Pye review of it, and he was saying it was too much of book ganging up.
Is that Julia? Yep. Looking a mess. No, Cynthia looks pretty here. Cynthia and Mary. They said Mary kept getting Stanley. Emily is a maggot. Damn.
They said what?
Sutton got booed by the crowd.
I
They
heard that, and I heard they were
standing ovation. Sutton had Garcelle had Sutton's back.
You see this wig? What's her name? Giselle. You see Mary's wig? You
Mm-hmm.
see Cynthia wig? Giselle, do better, because those are some nice wigs. The part is nice and.
Gertie and Stacy. Let's see, Gertie. Okay.
Why they call that girl a maggot?
Emily is awful. That's why.
Oh, look at Gertie.
Yeah.
Gertie looks nice. Who's in the picture with Gertie and Angela? Who's that other person?
Stacy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Whitney looks stupid. What is Whitney wearing?
Listen, Craven have her accent down so bad. Like, oh my god, nah.
Flops.
You cracking me up.
What is she wearing? What is this, Whitney? You couldn't get dressed? I know you got on satin, but this is a mess. You look like you're going to the beach. Girl. The pillars of Salt Lake. Look at Bronwyn with long
She
hair.
looks like a forever 16-year-old and not in a good way.
I love Mary. Oh, Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black.
Look
Ooh,
at Mary, look
I love
good.
hair. Come on, Cruella.
Was it Broadway?
Yep,
I didn't even recognize her. She got some work done on her face.
probably.
Mm.
Most likely. Look at Aunt.
Okay, they all do look good though. Their clothes and their makeup's nice.
Mary's hand behind Angie. She's not touching her. You know, Mary don't like germs.
Oh, she's so funny, even when she's not talking. I went to your house and it smelled like dead people. She's so mean. Or sick people. What did she say?
Hospital. They smell like hospital.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, Mary is weird. That had me cracking up.
Uh-oh.
Get Brittany's number.
Brittany's number. Yeah, well,
Hey,
I mean,
we just.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, okay, love connection.
Yes, okay.
What is going on?
I mean, look at him. He's a babe. What can I say?
Now you have an iPhone. It should be a blue message when she responds. If it's green,
Yeah, watch it go green. Watch it go
As
green.
long as it's blue, we're
It
going
has to be blue. Jerry.
uphill.
No, I just want to watch
Jared
it. I want to
who?
make sure, Brittany, you better put a real number in there. Sorry?
Get Brittany's number.
Get Brittany's number.
I know some of them are already sweating that Vicky's orange means they're now chopped. Oh, Vicky's back. Good.
That's Orange County.
Yeah. Carol, you couldn't get dressed either. I feel like I saw the sweater on her before.
I think some of them, they didn't think they needed a budget to go to BravoCon.
Or they just think they just like
above it.
Yeah, Teresa doesn't look nice to me. Got too much work done.
I always thought she.
Okay. Riley.
No comment.
Yeah.
Gabor, get your niece.
Yes.
I mean that.
Captain Lee, what happened to Captain Lee? Or he just got old? He said, I ain't walking all around this shit. Give me a scooter. Around here.
Give me a scooter. Walk around this. Give me a scooter. Oh Lord, that's embarrassing. Oh my God. And then it said Riley came up to her and was so impressed by her. Oh, okay.
Riley came up to her. Kathy was impressed by Riley. Oh, he has health issues. Oh, I love Captain Lee. That's when I used.
Oh, look at everybody looking so nice. Giselle, minus Jamel Hill. Look at, I love Ashley's outfit right there.
Giselle look nice to me. Giselle is beautiful.
I'm talking about that hair. I'm mad at her.
I can't really tell her hair.
Look at Sheree. Wait a second, she got casket makeup on, but I see where she was going with it.
She looks hard and stupid. Her ponytail looks stupid. That's who looks stupid. What is this ponytail?
Is Sheree coming back, or is she a part of the cast this season, or no?
What titties that rock? They look like rocks.
Yeah, I think she got the silicone. She don't got the saline.
Ashley looks beautiful.
Ashley does look nice.
Lisa looks like Lisa. Sheree, I don't know what that is. Portia looks like Portia. Cynthia looks good. Dorit looks, I don't know. Meredith, okay. But they look good as a whole.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know why my mouse is doing that.
This is why I said I'm not expecting Ashley to hit the mark because she's usually always missing.
Because she has a butt. Now, this is what I'm talking about, Monique's hair. What is this? Like, it's like a ponytail bun braid.
It looks stupid.
They have two braids coming from it.
I don't like it.
Robin looks good.
Oh, Robin was there?
That's her right there.
Robin, why is she there?
Oh, Monique. Let's see. Sheree.
I don't mean to laugh, but is she? I thought she was.
No, I don't have Peacock. Damn it. I wouldn't be able to play it on her anyway if I did.
Robin does look good, but she's not even a friend of at this point.
Tariq looks like she's on the budget. That's what I was going to say, Lexi. Contessa can never get her hair right. You right about that. All right, that's why I didn't even say nothing, because she look like a shaggy dog.
Hey, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Monique is really taking me out with this braided Patra ponytail, but it's a pony. It's like how Sheree's wrapped around. Then it's got a bun at the top. Then it's got two braids coming from the bottom. I mean, coming out.
I don't like it at all. Her makeup looks nice.
I guess.
Yeah, Kirby, I said her makeup. Yeah, her face is beautiful.
Yeah, she's pretty though. Oh, Lisa's there? Okay. She is beautiful. Katie. That's probably why they kicked her off. Because she has some melanin. Oh, wow.
Is that
Not
the girl from Orange County? Yeah,
I
I'm
love
not.
Lewis. They hate Jeff Lewis. Look at Karen in the airport. All right.
Listen, I bet you they gave Karen a budget. They probably gave her some money.
I love it.
Karen looks nice.
She does. Giselle about Monique. I have more history with her than most of the other ladies, and it's great to look over and see she's with the group. She's a part of History of Potomac. She's supposed to be here.
All that comes down to she's trying to make sure she secure a bigger check, and Monique coming back will cut somebody's check in half, and she get the biggest check. Because that's what it comes down to towards the end.
A coffee maker. Let's have guests. Let's I had no idea. You're all asking what kind of coffee machine the Asian mortician got. Here we go. This is the kind right here. Right. Babe, did you sign the deal with? Yeah. Oh, what's that? What? Okay, who wants to hold on? And there's more. There's more. Actually, tonight I'm going to reveal to you who the Haitian mortician is.
Oh,
Yes. Now, there has been
with the
basement
cool
class
girls.
all time. We find out. You guys want to find out?
But before she reveals, there was no coffee maker given up from babe.
Well, that's what I heard when I heard.
There was no coffee maker.
So well, but all things are remembered in certain ways. I remember specifically that. But
Oh my God, look at Riley.
and check-ins mean a lot to me now more than ever.
White time
And to
achievement.
every woman I ever
Is
felt
that supposed to be her wash and go?
I see some of y'all here tonight. The good, the bad, the shade, the wreaths, the laughs, the tears. We made history together. That's great to hear.
Candy's there?
And she got the Lifetime Achievement Award.
I wonder if she spoke to Phaedra.
We created iconic television.
Lifetime Achievement
And
Award.
I heard
Okay.
y'all still talk about me when I'm not even there. Show. Our random facts and check-ins mean a lot to me now.
Is she crying?
Of course.
Oh.
Bose. Is it? I washed my hands after going to the bathroom. You inspired me. That's the girl who didn't wash her hands. Well, that's not her, but I like Angie's outfit.
She was the one that came out and said all that stuff. Ooh, when she did that interview with Carlos King, the
They
one in
said
the
driver in this van. That's Lisa. Who's that in the blue? The
I
other
can't
Lisa
see.
friend. I think is that the girl Jess from New York? Carol, Luann, and Meredith. That van ride probably boring. That's Emily right there. Oh, it's over for Hip and Casita. Vicky is back and they are shaking. Justice for Katie. Nothing for Emily and Gina.
Why I feel like I missed a big old party. I wanted to go. Oh, she's pretty.
Luann looks good. After they put their liquor down, Jennifer Tilly posted this. This is Dorit. They look so angry. Dorit, Bulls, Rachel Zoe. You can see the bones on
Have
her
you been a
chest.
zoom up on Vo's hair? Is that like a ponytail or is that like a short wig?
It looks like a short wig.
It looks okay. I like it.
Yeah, they look so miserable. Like they don't. They want. I don't know.
Who's
Thank
that
you.
in the middle?
That's Rachel Zoe.
She don't look like herself.
I know. She should eat.
Oh my god. You can see her whole
Right.
ribs from the top to the.
From top to bottom, Riley. Riley
Yeah, I
look
can count them. Oh, what's the cause in the back? The Simpsons ex-wife.
who?
What's the one who was married to the Simpsons creator?
Oh yeah, Jennifer Tilly and Kathy
They got her
Hilton.
standing. Okay.
Who's taking a picture? They're probably sitting in the front of the table. Yeah.
Look at Sutton sitting right next to she was living to be her she want to be her best friend so bad.
That's what maybe Erica's face is like that. The Rita sitting next to Bose, not Kyle.
And Sutton is right up on Kyle. She want to be her
Is the only
scissor.
one. Hold on, look at Kathy looking like she's slurring.
I always have when Gabor makes fun of her. He's like she's in there tearing it up and cussing everybody out. I can see it. I can see it.
Together like all day. Portia Williams, let's see.
Portia's body is like, woo, Lord, it's amazing.
Who's this next to Portia? Oh, it says Portia Williams, Sonia Morgan, and Heather Gay will be on season 2 of Love Hotel. All right. I want to see that.
What's Love Hotel?
Remember, it was Giselle, Ashley, and Shannon Bedore, and they were like dating these guys.
Oh, I hated that show. But I'll see.
Maybe it's better
Look
people.
at Heather. She looks nice.
Yeah, the skinnier she gets, the more crazy she gets.
Who's that in the middle? Next to Giselle and
It looks like Holly Robinson Pete, but I don't know if that's who that is.
yeah. Is she like the host?
Dear stylist, it's time to retire this 1800 bulleted fupa dress. Who's that?
What is that?
Yeah, they both have it on. This shouldn't be a thing. Is that Ashley? She needs to stop
Ashley
getting.
got some money. Hold on. Wait a minute. She ain't never had nothing like this on in the times before. I want to know how much her settlement was now. The dress is ugly though. I don't like that dress.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. It looks like J Lo.
Who? Don't ever get mixed up with no damn J Lo.
What does Portia have like nipple ring piercings? Is
She
there
just
nipple?
got her new breast implants.
They look a little too hard too. Ashley's look perfect.
Yeah, they do. Portia just got those. She got she got a redo because she said her other breasts were like not as good. Portia body be bodying. I'll give it. Yeah, I don't like the hard looking boobies. I'm be honest with you. I don't like those. Yes, get rid of that hair hat. I could just kill.
Giselle and these hair hat wigs.
I'm trying to tell you.
Bravo. So bravo. So bravo.
That's I was wondering how did she feel with Phaedra there? Because I know she said she would never be around her.
What is this dress, Brittany?
Oh, she brought that daggone unicorn. Girl, why did she bring the unicorn to BravoCon? Is she still with that man?
You know she probably is. She bought the uniform unicorn. Teddy. Kyle needs to stop getting those fillers.
They all do it. Who is that with Kyle?
I don't know. It's Giselle. Angela and Mary. I don't like this look on Angela. I love Mary's pocketbook.
Is that Mary is looking like Mary J. Blige with the glasses? All she needs the boots. Mm. You ever wonder how that looks when you're up in person with all those people with fillers in their face? Do they look? Does it look weird in person, or does it look normal?
Sorry, but if Shane would have, we choose not to bring up a lot of things that we know that she has done and said because we don't want to put it out there and because people believe it. We don't want to put headlines out there, clickbait. So we choose not to say anything. I found him to be very disrespectful to women.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but if Shane would have talked to the other women on the couch the way that Matt.
Oh, shut up.
Who is Shane? Is this another show?
Her husband.
Okay.
Oh, Bravo
And
fans.
them gloves and this Macy's dress. No. Oh. They must got a deal out Vegas. This is like their second year in a row doing it in Vegas. I mean, you know.
It was mad at this.
But then I think for you, it was an escape, and so rude. But then I feel like you've deviated from that. I mean, you've brought in women that maybe are not as affluent, and it felt like I'm just curious why you deviated from that original, like Monica Garcia, for example. I think the answer. Didn't her food benefits just get frozen? It just wasn't the right fit that I thought. By the way, one of the best seasons of Housewives going. So it was. Receipts proof timeline. Without her, you wouldn't have had that. So, look, we're always looking for great characters, and we're always looking for women who fit the group who we want to watch. And collectively, that's where we're at. So
That's what you said.
I love. It said, "Fuck Jeff Lewis." Do you snap as the target of a joke as rude and vile? I'm so over this guy and defending Monica, but I really wish Andy would have just take a joke.
What did he say? I missed it.
What her food benefits just frozen? He's calling her poor. He said she was too poor to be on the show.
Who was too poor?
Oh, look at Chris.
I'm sorry, that's funny.
Let's see what Alex and Chris posted because they're there. Let me see. Alexander Rogers. Let's see. BravoCon.
He was there?
Yeah, he crowdfunded, or however you say it. The people paid for him and Chris to go.
Dang.
What is this?
I wonder if he's blocked by Andy, because I know Kempire's blocked by
Is
Andy.
it?
Yeah, I think that's probably why he didn't want to go this year.
BravoCon, and
He said he was
Chris and
busy,
I
but I
are
don't
about
believe
to
that.
get our traders photos done. With this ring, I will steal With this ring, I will fraud. With this ring, I will lie to the police about fake robberies and burglaries. With this ring, I promise to be untrustworthy and unfaithful.
We're kicking Wendy back
This
in.
ring, I will steal. With this ring, I will fraud. BravoCon, it's going around the block. We're walking.
Which I guess there's places that like to sit and relax.
You see, it's about 9:20 in the morning, and they open at 10. Actually, no. Meredith
Damn.
Marks is DJing. Okay. It's
Dang.
always like this the first morning because everybody's got to like get banded in, but then the next day it's easier. So I am on the shuttle to the hotel, and it does kind of have a Housewives feel. It's not quite a Sprinter van, but it does have a Housewives feel. And
Happy for him.
we're finally
He said, but this ring I will steal and fraud.
I don't know why there's a delay with my I guess it's like the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Can't hear anything.
So I am 3 hours early for my flight, and no one is at the airport. Like, nobody, which is great. So I'll breeze through TSA. Oh my goodness. We've got the Andy Cohen Watch What Happens live tonight. I'm very excited. So I am 3 hours. Well, I promise live from the bus.
So maybe you put something up on
Yeah, Kimber got blocked by Andy.
wow.
He got blocked when he put that. Remember, it was like a video of Andy with some black man in New York, and they were getting ready to do some things. Kempire basically said he just reposted it and was like, "What's going on here?" And I guess Andy didn't like it and he blocked him.
Oh.
He was like, but he went to BravoCon a year before, but this year he was like, "I don't feel like going."
Our new all-in-one is
Okay.
Yeah, you're blocked by Andy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He was like, I don't. He was like, he said, "Why don't y'all pay for me to go?" I don't have time for that.
Oh, my dogs are barking. The day was full. The day was wonderful. Oh, let me get Wendy's ring. I wore Wendy Osefo's ring.
He just kicking when he's back in.
People were like, "Oh, I thought you got engaged." I'm like, not with this. I would not get engaged with something like this. I would want a nice ring. And this is just, something. It's just Wendy's ring.
He's
It's a
kicking her
ring that
back in.
symbolizes theft. Let's talk about Wendy. Let's talk about well, let's a few more people get into the room. Hello. The energy has been incredible.
Wait, this is Carlos BravoCon T. How Katie's husband met. I don't know who Katie is. Those are both OC girls. All right, let's
Katie
go back.
Ross from Potomac that got on the drugs.
Let's
I
see
don't know
if
who.
I put anything. Hold on. What's his name? C Diggy one. C Diggy. Here we go.
Some people have been holding her accountable. A lot of people have been saying this like forgive Wendy. I don't know. I'm in the middle.
Stay away. Stay away from me. You're a liar. Malicious. despicable person.
What is this?
Okay, I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
What's he supposed to
I
be?
just had to give it up for the hottest one in the room. Oh my gosh, Rookie of the Year. Oh Lord, I love you so much. I cannot wait to see you. I can't wait. I just had to give it up for the hottest one in the room. Oh my gosh, Rookie of from New York. My question is for Portia. It's not messy. What's your relationship with Candace after filming with her from Traders? And wait. Are you the one that she's gonna cuss out at the reunion?
She can reveal all that. If she cussed me at a reunion, it will not be necessarily about Traders. I was thoroughly confused. Like Traders for me, when I had done another show with her, I did the Ultimate Girls Trip with her. Oh. Yeah, and we dealt with whatever our issue was, and we were basically cool. And then when we did Traders, that's not a messy show, so I can say she was really cool, and I felt supported by her. And I was appreciative as a housewife on the show. You know, it can go a couple ways on Traders because it's a little tricky. You know, Housewives is like Traders, but Traders is a whole nother level. But then afterwards, she mentioned me and said that she unfollowed me and all of this, and I don't know, it's just weird. So I actually don't know where we stand at this point. I really hate it. It's weird when it's just 2025 is just weird. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I still got love for her. I don't know why she shaded me.
Well, you haven't tried to reach out to her since she unfollowed you or anything like that?
You ain't gonna unfollow me and I call you? How did it work?
I got that. But fair.
I'm gonna see you at the review. I'm gonna see you, Candace. I'm just saying, I like you. But we gonna talk.
Next question.
That was a good question.
I didn't know that they did Traders together. I thought she quit Traders because she got pregnant.
Who, Candace?
Yeah, I didn't know they did. It must be a new season. I'm missing it.
I don't know. Vicky.
That was a good question, though.
It was. Sheree does not look nice to me.
I heard she's renting out her house now. She don't even live there no more. And I heard Kenya, something going on with Kenya. She filed for bankruptcy. What's it, the salon?
Yeah, probably.
Everybody need to go in here.
Ready in your motherfucking brain, bitch.
Oh, she's sitting out her photos.
Jersey. Is that Marge? I hate Marge.
It's another franchise I never got into. I just know about it because other people tell me about it.
Let me see what Jay's reality blog has posted.
I went back and watched that Blood, Sweat, and Heels, and Melissa deserved to get hit in the head. She's not a nice girl.
She isn't.
She got some things with her. But that after watching Blood, Sweat, and Heels, I wonder why it got canceled. It actually was a good show. I liked it.
I'll wait a minute tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow. I'll wait until you strike first. How about that? All right. Tomorrow. It won't be tomorrow. I'll wait until you strike first. How about that? All right. Tomorrow.
Bravo must pay good.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's trying to get back on Bravo. Because didn't you have other opportunities like they did Traders and now Ken Phaedra, I mean, Port.
Fired, so
Are you enjoying being the HBIC on this season of Potomac?
well, it's kind of like people keep going to jail or fired, so I had to take over.
What is with the Real Housewives of Prison?
Don't do that. Now, don't do that.
Let's not do that.
We come out of prison and we shine and we thrive.
Are you enjoying being the HBIC on?
I think she's still alive a little bit. Okay, I said I would try. Drew, do you care to react? Kelly has like a false beef with me. You know, one minute she's like living for me, my biggest fan, and then she throws this little shade out. Hey girl. Brick and mortar restaurateurs right here, yes. Yes. Go there, Shamia. Don't. Honey, girl, I'm going there. Don't give me I'm sorry. I'm in a whole different tax bracket than you. You're right. You're right, I am.
Y'all want to switch places? Kelly.
Yes, I'm
We're
here.
gonna reset for a second. Hey,
Okay, Richie, that's my time. I'm sitting a headache. I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up too. I'm tired. Look at Wendy. Right. Kelly, what?
What does Wendy have? Was she with her husband?
Get us, Eddie.
They act like they're not going to jail. They're making it, if they do get convicted, this is what the judge is going to be looking at when he's about to sentence them.
Bonnie and Clyde.
They're not going to be like, you see what happened to, hopefully they don't get convicted, but if they get convicted, the judge is going to be looking at this and be like, they're not sorry.
They look good.
They do look good, but it also looks like they don't have a care in the world.
She's got her ring. Let's zoom in on her ring. Is that? You said a new ring? Like, what's up with the ring?
Girl, they need to be in the house hiding. That's what I would be doing because I would not want people to see me acting braggadocious.
Well,
or come out more humble. I don't know. I like Wendy, but this is not the way to go. All right, I got a headache. I'm about to get off. I'll
right.
hit you tomorrow if you're on, like, what's called. I don't know if you're going to go or not.
Look at the render. Look at the render's leg. Okay. Is the mic in her butt? Does she have a pad on? Yes, feel better, Amy. Look, you saw this stuff already. Oh, this is the one I was talking about.
You do. Talk about length, talk about drama, talk about stones. Don't you need a great statement earring? Oh, yes, you do. Talk about length, talk about drama, talk about stones. Don't you need a great statement earring?
Love Stacy. Tamar meets with Taz to meet. Oh, did we miss the Braxtons? A continuation of Tamar getting emotional. I don't want to play it on here. Copyright. Because Tamar's full of shit.
Angela, Phaedra. She's my favorite Atlanta housewife.
Portia, Kelly, Shamia, Angela, Phaedra, K. Michelle, and Angel, and Pinky.
So K. Michelle is on the show.
I don't know. Did I just confirm that? I gotta go. It's my favorite Atlanta house.
Pinky Cole. What are your thoughts on these ladies? There was a rumor that you and Kay kind of had some issues. I'm like, a lot of times I didn't even know. I was like, we have an issue? I didn't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is a lot. You see a lot in the press and things like that, but I'm excited.
Fucking lying. Bell Collective, Bell Collective, Bell Collective. Karen.
Then.
Yes.
Any updates there? Any feedback?
Well, I'm happy.
All right.
Yes, I'm happy. I feel fulfilled. I feel free. I feel liberated, and I'm enjoying dating. It's a whole different way to date. You know what I mean? And I love that I have decided to just move into this transition of being open to male or female in such a natural way. So
Listen,
good.
that's beautiful. And I was talking to others, everyone's journey is different.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. What advice, I guess, do you have for anyone out there that might be like, you know what, maybe I should mix it up a little bit?
You didn't want to talk to me, so I received that. No, and I'm simply saying what I need to say, and I mean it. And you can either take it or not, and I will not. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
I know we got to. Can I say one thing about this? I'm sorry. Because this has been all over social media, and I don't.
No, but I don't think you should defend her.
No, right? It's nothing to do with her.
Okay, so what you about to say?
I'm about to talk about me.
Okay, so what's
My favorite subject.
Okay, come on, what's up?
So it's been all over social media, like, oh, Giselle and Wendy are friends, but now, based off of what has happened with your allegations, oh, Giselle doesn't need to be friends with her anymore. And I have taken offense to that because I don't know how you feel about it. Because I feel like we worked hard to get to a better place, and in a real way. And I don't like for the viewers to just assume that because of whatever's going on with Wendy, that I'm just gonna like not be friends with her anymore. I think that y'all, I mean, I can be shady, but guys, come on, give me a break. And just like with Karen situation, that when one of us goes through a situation, we go through it together. And I don't feel like with what's going on with you, I just want to say I don't like the fact that the viewers are saying, well, Giselle's done with Wendy, because I'm not.
What's going on? Q was live.
Saquon ain't been able to do what he was doing last year. AJ Brown, every time you get online, he complain about something. I don't know. Oh, his real name is Arthur. Arthur Warren Brown. Wow. On a wing and prayer, literally. But I ain't gonna talk too much shit because we got a division game tomorrow. Oh, y'all, let me tell you about Richie B. Hey, Richie. I ain't gonna talk too much shit though, CW, because we got a division game tomorrow. We got the Cleveland Browns tomorrow. Y'all, so let me say about Richie real quick. Richie sent me a text message the other day. Maybe I gotta read this shit to y'all. Let me see. Where's that? Baby Richie told me, she said, what the fuck you got me over here watching? Because I had her watching it. Baby. Well, she said, what the fuck is this dairy shit you had me watching? Baby, that shit was good to me when she sent that. Oh, Jesus. Baby, dairy, baby. Dairy ain't, baby. Dairy ain't nothing to play with. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Dairy ain't nothing to play with. Trust what I'm telling, baby. Dairy ain't nothing to play with. It's a good ass show. Here's the thing, though. If you scared or whatever of clowns, don't watch the show. Even though Pennywise has not shown up yet in clown form, don't watch it if you're scared of that kind of stuff. But I do believe that his ass get ready to show up. I don't know if he's showing up in this week's episode or he gonna show up. I believe that motherfucker get ready to show up because it's what? We on episode 4 tomorrow. That motherfucker get ready to show up.
Hey, Mariah.
And I'm gonna also tell you something too. They offing kids. They killing kids. That's all. They killing kids in your motherfucking face.
What the is this shit you got me watching? Can't stop watching it. You ain't missed that.
You said what areas have I looked at? So my friend lives in North Hollywood. And I was talking to Autumn.
Yeah.
I had told her
we just watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's all. I was going to either get off of here or play something. I wanted y'all to hear the rest of. I don't know if they have it up on YouTube. Watch What Crappens, the part 2 of their. They got part 1 up, so they must have part 2. Let's see what he's talking about though.
CW. But yeah, y'all watch it because I feel like y'all not watching it. I can't really talk about it the way I want. Y'all gotta watch it because the thing about the show is it's like when you looked downtown. I looked downtown. Downtown, surprisingly, downtown is not that expensive. Like I thought it would be. Downtown is not that expensive. CW, watch the first episode and then don't turn when the episode ends. Watch the behind the scenes episode. HBO does some really good behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes,
like stuff when they breaking the show down. Downtown was not that expensive. So the thing is, it's expensive to live in Maryland. Like my rent before I moved out of my place was $2,600, and that was actually cheaper than what I was paying when I originally moved to my building. When I had originally moved to my building, I was almost paying $2,900. So I'm used to not, and I'm not saying that I want to spend that money moving forward, but I be letting people know that, like, because they be like, oh, it's so expensive to live in LA. I be like, it's expensive as shit to live in Maryland. Maryland ain't cheap. And just like every city, you got somewhere, to live, whatever, like that. But it ain't cheap. But here's the thing, though. That $2,600 in New York ain't gonna get you nothing but a wall to look at. That's the reason why I want to live in New York. And if I probably would never live in New York, I would always live in New Jersey.
If you land a king crab this big, you might want to keep it as a specimen. Start by opening the belly flap, make a cut along the underside, and remove the meat inside. Cut through the joints that connect the body to the shell, slice under the mouth, and lift the top shell right off. Then clear out the gills and the organs. Scoop the meat out of the body along the lower shell and use a high-pressure water jet to wash away the leftover bits inside. For the legs, cut at the last joint, pull off the claw tip, slip a hose over the leg, and let water pressure flush the meat out. Before you know it, you'll have a plate full of crab leg meat. To finish, steam or sun. Dry the shell, glue the shell parts back together with hot melt glue, close it however you like, and spray on a coat of varnish. That way your king crab will stay preserved for a very long time. If you land a king crab this big, you might want to keep it as a special.
I thought it was gonna be a recipe.
I'll talk about it. So every week I'm gonna talk about it. Oh, he married her. He married her. Mm. Anyway, what's on TV? What time is it? Who on SNL tonight? I don't know who on SNL tonight. It says you would have to live in other boroughs like Queens or BX or Westchester, Brooklyn, and NYC is pricey. That's crazy. I didn't like the Bronx though. It's not that I didn't like the Bronx. I hate their roads. She's a certified beer. Yes, she is. I hate the Bronx roads. Ugh, I was like, dude, what the fuck are these roads? Fix these damn roads. Westchester City. Mm. And the other thing is, I'm very spoiled right now because I live 10 minutes from the airport. 10 minutes from the airport. I live 10 minutes from this huge outlet mall we have. I live like 10 minutes from a Target. So, and I live right next to the highway. So, it's certain things that I'm like, certain things I need, baby. Westchester County. Mm. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. There's definitely some thinking I have to do, but I'm ready.
I like how they got the meat out, but the last part is weird, right? Like, what y'all want to hang it on the wall? All right, let me see. If it's the same part 2 as the podcast.
Down, and Mary's like, you were wise beyond. Always get your episodes. But enough of that. Let's get right back into the episode. And now we put a pin in all that because now Mary and Bronwyn go to lunch. Okay, actually, it's not a pin because it's Mary and Bronwyn. And Mary, they sit down, and Mary's like, you were wise beyond your years for not traveling back with us. She's like, was it awful? Pure chaos. She's like, couldn't have been that bad. She's like, from the time we boarded, the time we sat in our seats, Meredith started going in on Brittany. And, I have my own things with Brittany, but I feel like, at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. I mean, let's also not overlook this, Ronnie. Mary hates Brittany, hates her, thinks she's a waste of space. She doesn't like talking to this person. And even she is taking up for Brittany in this situation. So that's the bad sign.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't doubt that Lisa and Meredith were monsters on that plane. The thing I doubt is the level at which Heather and Whitney take it to. They just take it to this level. It's like she was screaming at the top of her lungs for 4 hours straight and na. And that's where I'm like, But you can tell just how Meredith is reacting that she's guilty, of some of this.
She definitely was talking shit.
I guess my thing is I just don't understand Meredith doing this on the boat and everybody being fine with it. And Heather running around screaming bitch at somebody and telling her she's guilty of all of this stuff that this lady's claiming she didn't do, to the point where she's sobbing and Heather's still going at her constantly. I don't understand how all of this stuff is so different. Like they're all acting like they're on some moral high ground, but it's different because it's on a plane.
It's different because it's off camera. Because on the boat, you're making content. You're making a TV show. But on the plane, it's like, okay, cameras are down, like union rules.
I guess. Okay. That makes sense.
Can't work this many hours. I actually genuinely think it's kind of like, okay, like when people are being ridiculous on the boat, I think there's some element of, because we're on camera, this is our job. Our job is to be like brutally honest right now. And we're going to be confrontational, but it's all in purpose of providing a story for everyone, even though it's our truth, but it's also like we're going to communicate in a way that's different than our normal communications. But now it's like we're recovering, and I think also I think sitting behind someone on a plane and just talking shit about them for like 4 hours is there's a level of nastiness to that is different than kind of like a confrontation at a table, where you can say, well, I was mad, but like really like the word bullying gets thrown around a lot and almost too much, not almost, definitely too much on Bravo. But this situation, it does harken back to some classic, middle school bullying. And I think people are reacting to that.
Yeah. Agreed. So then we go to Whitney and Justin golfing, and Whitney is bending over, touching her toes in her little skirt, trying to get attention from Justin. And again, it doesn't work, which I felt kind of bad. So I was glad for that scene later where Whitney's going to go get some from somebody else, because
people come to us and their teeth are so bad that they all need to be extracted. They all need to be taken out, and they need to get brand new teeth.
She's really trying with this guy, and he's just like, whatever. So then she starts telling him about what happened on the plane, and she's like, that was the most unhinged, vulgar thing Meredith lost her frickin' mind. And when she started going for Brittany, and then Lisa was just in her ear pouring fuel on the fire, and then she'd look over to Brittany and be like, you fucked up. You owe Meredith an apology. You fucked up. Yeah. And then she'd look at me and be like, Whitney, give us your phone. Show us the proof. The TikTok doesn't exist. You guys are liars.
Now, I do believe that there is a world where the tone, like Lisa may have said those words, but the tone could have been slightly different. Not to be a Lisa apologist, but this is more like, I take everything that Whitney says with a grain of salt. I can imagine Lisa being like, Brittany, you really fucked up on this one. You need to apologize. Yeah, you really need to, as opposed to,
yeah,
where's the fucked up? Like it could have gone both ways. And like Whitney is really good at misinterpreting things. So in this case, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm taking this one with a grain of salt. But that being said, I do think that Meredith and Lisa were again being dicks.
I think I think my general stance is it's in the middle of what all these people are saying. I think it's somewhere in the middle. It's certainly not as innocent as Meredith is making it sound, but it's not as vile, and Heather and Whitney are going to make it sound, because they're Heather and Whitney,
I think that like no matter what Meredith says, and Meredith frames it as, I was just venting to Lisa about my feelings. It's like, well, Brittany's right there. Like you're being mean. It doesn't matter. Like Meredith Marks is one of my faves, but like this is a mean moment for her. This is a real mean moment for her.
So then we go to Lisa and John, and of course she's eating like Wendy's nuggets and dipping them in the sauces and stuff. And she's like, oh my God, that was like so crazy. Yeah, like Meredith lost her mind, and she's my friend. Like I love her so much, but she was like crying. She was so hurt. And she didn't talk to Brittany. She was just saying all this mean stuff about Brittany, like to me, but she was being so loud. And he's like, but you weren't saying anything, right? And she goes, no, I would never. No, I would never. But like, I don't know, like I've never seen Meredith that upset, and I've seen Meredith mad, but I've never seen her that upset. Okay, so now Lisa, it's starting to change, because we've seen how Meredith has gone off on Lisa, and it's been ugly. And Lisa kind of deserved it too, because that was after the, bathroom venting thing caught on mic situation that
Meredith's
happened.
dad had died.
Yes, and Meredith lost her shit on Lisa. So now this is where I start to change. And I'm like, oh, well, if Lisa is saying that Meredith was that crazy, then now I don't know. Now I'm stumped. Now I'm like, shit, Meredith did it. Meredith is 100% guilty.
Or Lisa's trying to create distance because she knows it was a bad look, and she's trying to be like, yeah, I'll throw her under the bus. That way I don't get any dirt on me. But I agree with you. I keep on sort of playing out all the different scenarios. I like to voice out all the perspectives, because I know there'll be people who would say, but what about this? And so I'm sort of trying to like hold room for all the perspectives. But I do think ultimately, yeah, I think like Meredith was, at the very least, Meredith was talking shit about Brittany right there, right behind her back, where Brittany could clearly hear it. And it was not a nice thing to do. It was not, I mean,
well, but see, that changes my opinion though, because if she was just talking to Lisa, even if she was doing it loud enough that Brittany could hear, and she's like, fuck this girl, I don't mind that, because Brittany just brought onto camera that her husband's cheating on her. So to me, it's like, well, you bought the ticket, sit for the show. That's how I feel about that. But if Meredith was screaming and yelling and for 4 hours straight and wouldn't stop and was shaking her chair and throwing wine on her and pulling her hair, and Lisa was behind her abusing her as well, yeah, that's totally different. That's bullying. So it's so hard to have an opinion because I don't know that I believe that it was that extreme. So I can't say they were bullies because Brittany kind of deserved it. But then on the other hand, you know, if they were that extreme, then they are bullies. So it's just hard to say. And I'm flip-flopping, not because I don't have an opinion, but because we don't have all the information.
I think the most damning thing is Mary. I think the fact that Mary is taking up for Brittany speaks volumes. And I think Mary's entire demeanor in the final scene of the episode, which we'll get to, I think that also spoke volumes. She seemed genuinely upset and scared. Like she seemed nervous, almost not nervous, but like she had this, her entire body language and her voice, everything about her seemed like, oh, I'm not telling you like you need to check yourself. She's like, are you okay? Because what I saw was alarming. She was rattled, like she'd seen a ghost, and I feel like that was the most damning part.
I think that was because it was a drug. I think in Mary's mind that was a drug and alcohol conversation, and I think they're like, well, Mary's going to be the one to have this conversation because she's got the thing going on with her son. And right, so if anyone's going to have a drug and alcohol conversation, we're going to make Mary do it. And so I think
why
Mary
would they
was
need
kind
to
of
have that
approaching it from
conversation?
that.
But why would they need to have that conversation?
Because she was fucked up on the plane.
It's like if she was merely just like talking shit or merely just like whatever, fine. But like it was obviously bad enough that on some level we believe.
HBO Max is available on YouTube. Watch Emmy award-winning TV shows.
Well, that people felt there was some other greater thing happening. So that's bad. So anyway, over at the Grand Hyatt, Brittany joins Heather, and Heather's like, I was so scared that you were going to cancel. I kept checking my phone, and then I remembered you're just a friend of. You're desperate for any camera time you can get. So welcome, sister. How are you? Feels just like a stupid question to ask. I'm so sorry. You know what's an even stupider question? How about this one? You want to change seats? God, I hate stupid questions.
Oh my gosh, Heather. I just feel like I've hardly slept. I haven't eaten. She's like, oh my gosh, that's not how trips should end. Sisterhood trips especially. And there's no sister stances that would even justify the way that you were treated.
So Brittany's like,
this scene is also a battle of the teeth. It's a battle of the add-ons. What do you call the add-on teeth where people put the add-on teeth on? What are those called? Like dentures.
Veneers?
Veneers, yeah. It's a veneer fight. So they're both like, what do you think? I was very hurt. Really? You were hurt? Tell me about it, sister. I was hurt.
It's like dueling pianos. So Brittany is like, it's hard for me to even talk about it. I can feel the trauma in my body. I feel like I've been hit by a trauma truck. Does that make sense? I wasn't listening, but when I saw that Lisa and Meredith were seated next to each other, there's something crazy. There's a crazy vortex of bullying that happens when they're together. They just feed off each other. And I saw it happen, and I assumed they would settle down. And then as you were shedding those first few tears, I went to sleep. Did anything else happen while I was asleep?
But then this is where I start going the other way. It was so bad. This vortex of bullying that you went to sleep. That doesn't make sense. So Brittany's like, well, it just got so out of control, Heather, like 4 hours and they were still at it, hair pulling. She goes, what happened with Meredith when she got up to go to the bathroom? And she said, she grabbed my seat and just shook it like this.
I'm not gonna lie. Dick move, but kind of a hilarious image of Meredith taking an airplane chair and be like, "You're taking it, bitch."
Excuse me, just trying to get up, And so she was screaming, this one. And Heather's like, yeah, I think that's when I woke up in a haze. And I thought you were laughing because I saw your chair shake. And okay, so if you saw her chair shake, wouldn't you see Meredith standing up and shaking the chair?
No.
And I think Lisa said, you fucked up. Show us the video. Give us the video. And she goes, oh, so you heard her say that? And she's like, yes, I heard her. And that's when I think I'd woken up. And I said, what are you doing? Leave her alone. And then they both came at me full force. And Brittany doesn't say like, well, thanks for saying something. So
she just says, I just felt like really vulnerable. And I think they were just trying to make me feel really small. And I'm just really disappointed in myself that eventually I started crying and I just didn't want them to know that they broke me. She says that the flight attendant kept on checking on her and they were like, "Are you okay, Miss Bateman? Is there anything we can get you, Miss Bateman? Are you okay, Miss Bateman? Can I get your autograph? I loved you in Miss Saigon, Miss Bateman. Yes, I saw the off Broadway Osaka version and you were wonderful in it, Miss Bateman." And I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, they gave me water and I don't know. I just can't believe Lisa would turn on me like that. I've been so good to her.
Yeah, I've just been so good for her. I've defended her when she wasn't even there, like fiercely. And she says, she wasn't only egging it on, she was part of it, and she was kicking my seat, and she told me to my face that I deserved it. And she says, she's just as culpable as Meredith. And I don't know. I just keep saying that I'm the unsinkable rubber ducky, but I feel really broken. And Heather's like, you deserve support. You deserve dignity. You deserve rhymes with Misterhood. Sisterhood. We are women. And so she starts doing the whole thing. And she's like, when there is a line between right and wrong, I choose the side of right, and I'm on your side. That's like, okay, bad weather. You're ganging up on people and bullying them is totally up your two's alley as well. But she's like, I'm here for you. We're going against them together. So the lines are drawn in the sand.
Yeah, she literally is like, if there was any like back and forth, there's any sort of like on the fence, don't worry. I am firmly on your team. And this is also just as great because now I can use this against Lisa. So now we go to Bronwyn and Whitney. So they go to a place called Le Depot, which I thought was where we had performed at the Depot because there's like a fancy restaurant next to the Depot. So I was like, oh my God, they're at the restaurant next to where we went. And then it wasn't at all because of course I looked it up and it was in Park City. I was like, oh, womp womp. So Whitney, she is like, oh my God, Bronwyn, you missed the flight from Hades. She's like, oh my God, what happened? Okay, so the person tell me, it was a lot. So, well, I went and I had dinner with Mary and she told me a little bit about it. Oh, really? What did she say? Well, she said that Meredith freaked out on the plane and went ham on Brittany for hours. No, they didn't serve ham. No, it's an expression.
Meredith was completely unhinged. She was taunting her and terrorizing her, and Brittany was a puddle. Yeah, Lisa was yelling at her too and saying, you fucked up. It was ballistic. I don't know if it was fueled by alcohol, sleeping pills. I don't know, but it was pure rage. And so Braun was like, yeah, I don't know if this is exaggerated because the TSA would have done something. So this is weird. And someone would have taken a video. So for once, I'm exactly on the same page as Bronwyn. Like if it was that crazy, where's the video at? Someone would have taken a damn video.
Yeah, absolutely.
So then we see, so then Bronwyn's like, well, apparently Todd and Meredith have something in common. Need to be reminded of flight etiquette. Now, I don't know if you saw, but it was on Twitter that people are accusing Todd of getting caught on a plane cheating on me. Yeah. Yeah. I landed in Salt Lake to a mess on Twitter, and Todd was on his flight to New York, and someone's caught him looking at photos of women on his phone. It happened. It happened.
Her mhms are bigger than they've been all season. She's like, you know what? I've decided I'm going to do the Watcher Crappens impersonation of me right now. They were like, she was doing like a big old and shaking her head. Like, I'm surprised her forehead didn't knock over a glass of water. So then we see all these tweets from this scandal of Todd being caught on a plane. I mean, I'm always amazed by people who do such brazen things like this. Like, why are you are now a public figure, sir. Why are you looking at pictures of women and why are you flirting with women on your phone in a public space, you dingbat? So Whitney is like,
sat behind Todd Bradley on a flight from SLC to JFK. Todd was looking at a photo and text of mysterious woman in lingerie. Todd Bradley was spotted on his flight looking at women who weren't his wife. I mean, that's a nothing burger to me. Someone sitting there looking at pictures of hot women on their phone. I mean,
well, but it sounded like he was corresponding. And so either way, this is fuel for the fire.
You
So
can't even have
Bronwyn,
an affair anymore. I mean, I swear to God, people are just everywhere with their fucking cameras. Leave me alone. I mean, look at whatever dirty pictures I want. I paid for this seat.
It's time for a commercial. It's time for a Crappens commercial.
do you believe this random person? Yeah, I do.
I see the lady that was giving birth and the nurse was ignoring her in the room. They said she got fired. Let me find it.
Games like Mustang Money, that is ones that do have 2 different guaranteed hit progressive.
Let's see. I think I saw it on. I'll put this on until I find it.
Because they knew where Todd was sitting on the plane, and they said they were sitting behind him, and they knew what flight he was on. And when he came home, I was like, what's this shit on Twitter? And he goes, what's Twitter? And I said, it's actually it's a social media thing. And he goes, what's social media? I said, it's that thing that's on your phone. He goes, my Palm Pilot doesn't have anything on its phone except for a calendar. And he says, isn't that great? And I said, no, Todd, we have to talk about the affair. And he goes, what affair? Because it's not on my calendar, which is on my Palm Pilot. You see that my Palm Pilot has a calendar. Isn't that amazing technology? I said, it's very nice, Todd, but I'm trying to talk about something important. He goes, what's more important than the fact that we finally got a calendar on a phone? This went on for hours.
And then he goes, well, ask your friends because they love to dabble in this kind of gossip and nonsense. He said that. And it's probably them, he said. And I was like, no. Head shaking now. Absolutely not, Todd. Absolutely not.
She's like, gotcha. You were going to make me feel bad about getting into a fight with Lisa Barlow as predicted, but then you're the one who was sort of having an affair. So guess what? I get to be the winner.
Yeah. So then it changes over. Then everything changes. So she's like, well, when I got this screenshot tweet, I was furious with him, because he had a business trip and blah, blah, blah. But we needed some space, so we got out of there. And I think they're just making, I think what they're saying on Twitter is that he was talking to someone behind my back and they were sending him photos. And if it was someone sending him photos and we talked about that ahead of time, it wouldn't even bother me. Yeah. What do you think of that? Because I don't know that I could say that to anybody else in this group of friends. But you are the one who is a swinger and got fired for putting chocolate all over your ass on camera with your husband. So I think you and I are on the same page.
What? I'm shocked. Yeah, because I think, if Todd said to me, I'd like to sleep with other people or I'd like us to do it together, I would at least try it. Look, I don't want to be done with Todd. I want to evolve with Todd and I need him to evolve with me. Okay. So, But
and Whitney's Whitney's eyes are so wide. She's like, oh my God, does he understand that?
Well, I don't think we're all the way there yet. I mean, he's just learning about text messaging, but we're working on it. So
wait a minute. So what is the agreement?
Well, that's what irritates me is that we don't actually have one. And I would rather when Lisa says, oh, I heard Todd was making out with someone. I'm like, I bet he was. And I picked her out for him. I mean, what else? I mean, theoretically, I didn't actually do that. Did I do that? Would you want to say something before I say more? Because I feel like I'm giving a lot.
Yeah. So she gets saucy. She's like, oh yeah, I picked her out. So what do you think of that? Oh. And Whitney's like, whoa. Well,
all right. So this is the video I saw yesterday. Oh shit.
What? Fuck. When's your due date? Oh, right now. Is your due date 11? What? How many times have you been pregnant? 3. This is your 3rd pregnancy? Yes. You have 2 babies at home? It's in my ass. You have 2 babies at home? Who's your doctor?
Lang is her doctor. Y'all treat all your patients like this or just the Black ones?
Last name is Jones. She's G3P2. I'm not sure what her due date is.
Her due date is
the 10th. Her due date is the 10th.
She got 3 pregnancies, 2 babies at home. I bet y'all listen next time. When you found out you was delivering at this hospital, your ass should have changed doctors. Everybody say how they treat people here.
So that was one. So there's an update. Um, I could do saved. So update one.
With the African American young lady. So we have a name attached to the nurse who basically was medically negligent with the African American young lady who came in active labor. LaChrista Vaughn at Dallas Regional Medical Center, Mesquite. Do with that what you will. So we have a name attached to the nurse who basically.
Update. Baby had a bowel movement while still in the womb and was born with his eyes open. Requires tests. Complications are common in birth, but was everything done to set this mother up? No, she was traumatized and gave birth in a wheelchair. I'm interested to see if any direct links are made between negligence and the birth outcome. Take this woman's license away. This lady said, my son pooped inside and had to have his lungs suctioned and his eyes cleaned immediately. I really hope the NICU came and suctioned out his lungs and cleaned out his eyes. If they had got her in the room quicker and looked at her fluid, they could have had NICU on standby to immediately do these things, but they didn't. She needs to sue, and that nurse needs her license revoked to never work in medicine again. Of course, there was marketing, but that's not because it's a natural thing we see in labor, but because it's a natural trauma response. And clearly, this mother and baby were going through trauma. Meconium is a sign of fetal distress. I'm not a medical professional in the least, but distress the mother was experiencing was like passed on to the baby. Um, have you not seen that the black maternal mortality rate is 3 times that of our white female counterparts? Are you? What are you even talking about? I have. That's why I'm addressing the fact the outcome of birth need to be addressed in this context. Um, there was a doctor on here. I don't know if he's on this thread. So there is an update on her. This is the nurse. It says she's been doing this for years. This is the same nurse. This is somebody falling out of a wheelchair. That's her ass right there. Look at her. And Amy said her coworkers have been like DMing people and telling them how awful she is, but they said she got fired. Let me put her name in. I think it's LaChrista. LaChrista. This is LaChrista Vaughn. This is that bitch right here. It says she's been fired. I live 22 minutes away from the hospital. I will be physically showing up today and file a complaint, and I'm showing this video. She will be terminated. If anyone in Dallas, please join me. Update. The hospital is well aware and has put a notice on the door that says they are aware. While I was there today, the phones were ringing off the hook from the callers all over the U.S. reporting this incident. At one point, they stopped answering calls. The charge nurse on duty at the time stated there is now an open and active investigation on LaChrista Vaughn and the calls and complaints have not been overlooked. I don't trust that that's enough, so I will be back again tomorrow until they move. Should have been fired a long time ago, yeah. She's been relieved of her duties, like because of reports to the board, which the board called the hospital, and you know the rest. This isn't justice for the young woman or her child that this nurse put in danger, but it's a start. If you don't like your job, do not work there. I hope she gets a big bag from her lawsuit. Somebody said, y'all can never make me like Ashley Darby. And I do mean never. Ooh, I just found out someone is launching an app to facilitate lavender marriages. This means gay men and straight women will get an app to find each other and decide if they want to get married. I'm not saying go for it, but is this going to be listen, I would do it. Today, my dad shared that he's going to use his VA benefit to buy a 15-acre farm. Can't really help it. My mind is racing. These chain restaurants masquerade against ghost kitchens on delivery apps should be illegal. I just got scammed for a Turbo Chef Chicago style pizza from Red Robin, so under a different name. Oh wow! Since the Trump administration is officially withdrawing a Biden era plan to require airlines to pay passengers cash compensation when flight disruptions are caused by airlines. They probably going bankrupt paying those damn people. I told y'all to take a CNA class. Now y'all worrying about SNAP recertification. Don't you know a 12-hour CNA agency gig can get you $300 same day pay? I don't complain. I look for situations. I know that's right. Krista Vaughn has been fired. Hallelujah. I'm getting tired. Y'all want to hear the rest of Watch What Crappens, or y'all want to see me? I want to get up early and go to the market tomorrow so I can cook. Yeah, I hope the baby's okay too. But they said he had a bowel movement in utero, and that's not good. Let me see. Excuse the one. Oh, Who's Alex talking about?
I'm not. I don't know what she's making, but they're apparently deep in debt. That
The pod was on today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. We can watch the pod tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm already in the bed. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. I have some more energy. I don't see the end button on here. Oh, there it is. All right, I'll see you ladies tomorrow. Bye.